Assalamu alaikum and welcome to our last lecture on Pakistan's economic trajectory and era-wise overview. In first four lectures, we highlighted major economic, political and constitutional events during the different regimes, and in our previous lecture we discussed long period trends in GDP and GDP per capita of Pakistan. In today's lecture, we will focus on the trends in inflation, sectoral contributions in GDP, and population growth rates. So let's start our discussion from sectoral composition of GDP. In 1960-61, the agriculture sector was the dominating sector. Its contribution in Pakistan's GDP was 43.19%. It was followed by services sector with a contribution of 36.48%. The share of industrial sector in Pakistan's GDP was 14.57%. And then in 2024-25, there was a clear transformation. The share of agriculture sector reduced from 43.19% to 23.74%. On the other hand, the services sector became the most dominant sector of the economy. Its contribution increased from 36.48 to 50.73. The share of industrial sector also increased from 14.57 to 20.25%. So we can see from here that there is a clear sectoral transformation. The share of agriculture sector has substantially decreased. Services sector is now the most contributing sector, the dominant sector, and the share of industry has also increased over time. If we look at the change, then during this period, the share of industry has increased by 5.67%. The share of services has increased by 14.25%, while the share of agriculture sector has reduced by 19.45%. So during this period of about 65 years, the share of industrial sector during this entire period has increased by 5.67%. The share of services sector has increased by 14.25%, and the share of agriculture sector has reduced by 19.45 sector. Let's talk about annual average changes. The share of industrial sector during this period on average has increased by 0.51% per year. The share of agriculture sector has declined by 0.93% per year, while the average annual share of services sector has increased by 0.51% during this period. Now, after discussing the sectoral transformation, we will look at the trends in inflation rates from 1951-52 to 2024-25. Now, this graph is again telling us that we don't have any systematic pattern in inflation rates. In general, it seems to be that inflation rates in Pakistan are on the increasing side, but it's easy to say that the inflation rates in Pakistan kept on fluctuating during the entire period. Now we will compare the average inflation rates during the different regimes. During first regime, the average inflation rate was 2.47, substantially low and very good. In second regime, it increased to 3.22. In third regime, we had exceptionally high inflation rates, 16.62. Exceptionally high inflation rates were observed during a period from 1971 to 1977. And then from 77 to 87, these inflation rates were quite controlled, and the average inflation rate during the fourth regime reduced to 7.27. Thereafter, in during 87 to 99, once again we had high inflation rates. On average, the inflation rate was 10.37, so we had double-digit inflation rates during this regime. Then in sixth regime, that was from 1999 to 2007, the inflation rates were once again controlled, and the average inflation rates were just 5.26%. And during the current regime, the average inflation rates are very high, 11.08. Now, if we look at the average annual inflation rates during the different regimes, we can see that our inflation rates are constantly fluctuating. Inflation has always been one of the problem. Now, to have a better look at and better understanding of these inflation rates, we will look at consumer price indices over time. Consumer Price Index of Pakistan from 1951 to 2025. In 1951, the Consumer Price Index of Pakistan was 1.623 and it increased to 386.804 in 2025. This shows that during this period of about 75 years, the CPI of Pakistan increased by 238.19 times, indicating that the average annual inflation rate from 50, 51, 52 to 2024-25 was 7.68. So in general, we had very high inflation rates in Pakistan. The average figure is 7.68 during last 75 years. Now recently we have the figures of rural and urban CPIs, so we will discuss them. First of all, we'll discuss the trends in rural CPI. The rural CPI from 2015-16 to 2024-25 has shown an overall increase of 2.693 times, indicating that from 2015-16 to 24-25, the average annual inflation rate in rural Pakistan was 11.63. And if we compare these statistics with the urban CPIs and the corresponding inflation rates, we will find very interesting figures that during last 9 years, the average annual inflation rates in urban Pakistan are less as compared to the average annual inflation rates in rural areas. The average annual inflation rate in rural areas during last 9 years 11.63, and this is 11.23 for the urban areas. And now talking about overall Pakistan during the same period, the average annual inflation rate for overall Pakistan during the same period is 11.39. So these are the few exceptional results, but in general, if we look at the history of Pakistan, then inflation is relatively higher in urban areas as compared to the rural areas. Now, after looking at the figures of inflation, we would like to have a look at the population growth rate in Pakistan, overall Pakistan. In 1960, the population of Pakistan was just 45.71 million. It increased to 251.26 million in 2025. This indicates that during last 75 years, the population of Pakistan has increased 5.49 times, which is average annual growth rate of 2.69. So during last 75 years, the average annual growth rate of population in Pakistan was 2.69. Now we would like to compare it with the growth rate in rural and urban areas of Pakistan. Looking at the urban areas of Pakistan. In 1960, the population living in the urban areas of Pakistan was 10.19. It increased to 98.43 in 2025. This indicates that during a period of about 75 years, 40, 65, sorry, not 75, a period of about 65 years from 1960 to 2025. 65 years, the population of urban areas has increased by 9.65 times, indicating average annual growth rate of 3.07. The situation is exactly opposite in case of rural areas, where in 1960 the population was 35.52. It increased to 150.84 in 2025, indicating that during this period from 1960 to 2025, the overall change is 4.3 times, making average annual growth rate of 2.3%. Now, these are very interesting figures, and these figures are telling us or explaining the phenomenon of urbanization in Pakistan, that average annual growth rate of in urban areas is substantially higher than the average annual growth rate in rural areas. The average annual growth rate in rural areas is 2.3, whereas the average annual growth rate of population in urban areas is 3.6. So this is showing a phenomena of urbanization in Pakistan. Just have a look at rural-urban population distribution over time. In 1960, 77.7% of the total population was from rural areas, whereas the share of urban areas in total population was just 22.3%. In 2025, the share of urban sector increased to 39.17. So the share of urban population increased from 22.3% to 39.17%, whereas the share of rural population decreased from 77.7 to 60.83. So these figures are clearly telling us that there is a phenomena of urbanization in Pakistan. So this was all about our uh, lectures on Pakistan's economic trajectory. Thanks for your patience. Now, in our next lecture, we will initiate discussion on agriculture sector of Pakistan. Till then, it's thank you, and Allah Hafiz.